Hello and welcome to the tutorial on odd and even numbers. In this tutorial we're going to cover numbers up to 100 and we're going to do odd and even numbers before and after. So let's have a look at our first question. Suppose you have this number 76 and the question states, what is the odd number after? So what is the odd number after 76? Now let's work through this. The odd number after 76. Well, the first thing we do is we look at which number comes after 76 and then we work out whether it's an odd number or an even number. So the number after 76 is, let's just make a small note of that, 77. Now, is 77 an odd number or an even number? If it's an odd number, that gives us our answer. If it's an even number, then we have to keep on counting forwards. So let's have a look at this. We've got the 7 on the left. Well, we're going to ignore that because we're not worried about that. To work out the odd and even, we're going to look at the 7 on the right hand side, the units. And we know from having done odd and even numbers from 0 to 9 that the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7. So this 7 is an odd number, and 77 therefore is also an odd number. So let's write that down. That is the correct answer, 77. Now let's have a look at our second example. This time, let's suppose we've got the number 83. We've got the number 83. And the question this time is, what is the even number after? So what is the even number after 83? Now again, the first thing we do is, let's count forward from 83. And if the number that we come out with, if it's an even number, that gives us our answer. If it's not even, we keep counting forwards until we come to the even number. So the number after 83 is 84. Let's just do some workings here. 84. Now, so is 84 an even number or an odd number? Well, again, we're going to ignore the 8. We're looking at the 4. The 4 is the units. Well, we know from the previous tutorials that the even numbers are 0, 2, 4. So 84 is an even number. And we can write that down. So that is, it really is as simple as that. Right, we're now going to look at a third question here. And this one is, we're going to write it on the right hand side. This time round we've got the number 57. We've got 57, and what we have to work out is, what is the odd number before? So we're now looking for the odd number before 57. So let's do some workings on this. Now, what number comes before 57? Well, the number before 57 is 56. Now, is 56 an odd number or an even number? If it's an odd number, that gives us our answer. If it is not, we have to keep counting back. So again, as we always do, we ignore the 5. We're going to concentrate on the units. So is 6 an odd number? Well, let's go through the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It's not an odd number. In fact, 6 is an even number. And therefore 56 is an even number. So let's go back one more. What number comes before 56? It is 55. Now, is this an odd number? Let's ignore the 5. Concentrate on the units on the right hand side. Well, the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5. 5 is an odd number. Therefore, 55 is an odd number. And that is correct. Let's look at one more. And I want you to do this one for me. So with this one, the number we've got is 68. 68. And the question is, what is the even number before? So the even number before 68. So again, what we do here is, we start from 68 and we count back 1. Before 68 is 67. Now, is 67 an even number? If it is, we've got our answer. So again, we're going to concentrate on the 7. The 7. So the even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 7 is not an even number. In fact, it's an odd number. So we've counted back 1. We're going to have to count back 1 more. The number before 67 is 66. Now, is 66 an even number? Again, we're concentrating on the digit on the right, the 6. So let's count our even numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6. 66 is an even number. And that is our answer. So when you are doing odd and even numbers, and looking at odd and even numbers before and after, the best thing to do is count forward or count backward and see if the number is odd or even depending on the question. If it is, write it down. If it isn't, then you may need to go back or forward 1 more.